Massive damage in what looks to be
more fighting could erupt at any moment.
Certainly confusing times. The question of where to place loyalty.
Across the inner sphere, the civil war between the noble houses continues.
Open warfare has divided the Federated Commonwealth in several.
The conflict between House Steiner and House Davion rages on.
New tensions in the Chaos March threaten to again spark fighting between former comrades. Colonel David Renard and his executive officer Major Kelly have peacefully divided the command of their forces on Carver 5. The longtime friends carefully separated their troops into House Steiner and House Davion military containment zones. Colonel Renard had this to say about the Davion withdrawal.
We needed time to regroup, to look at ourselves, ask who we were. Where did our loyalties truly lie? For me, and the brave men and women under my command, the answer was clear. They were with Archon Katrina Steiner. They weren't with any rebels. But I am here to tell you, the first shot will not be fired by anyone under my command.
This was the scene on Carver 5 just 2 days ago. In a series of daring raids, a bandit army consisting of tanks and light battle mechs seized several Steiner outposts, stealing supplies and capturing several weapon facilities.
Archon Katrina Steiner was quick to rule out the deployment of additional troops to deal with the bandit threat.
Sending additional Steiner forces to Carver 5 will give the Davion rebels another excuse to bathe a peaceful planet in blood. An alternative solution must be found.
Nerves are certainly frayed in the Steiner territory.
Refugees continue to stream from the planet.
Still more bandit attacks.
The mercenaries are due to arrive shortly, ending weeks of speculation.
I'll ask you again. Was it smart for the Archon to hire mercenaries to deal with the bandit army on Carver 5?
Of course it was smart. It was the best thing she could have done. Think about it. Mercenaries don't care about sides or politics. They care about getting paid. All of the great houses use them. Liao, Karita, Merrick, even your precious Davians use them. That's why the Davion commander has agreed to this solution. Kelly knows that once the bandits are dealt with, the mercenaries will pull out.
Looks like we're already famous, Commander. They think we won't be staying long, but based on the supplies you ordered, I'd say you've got other plans. Check. 1, 2, check. This is Tactical Officer Diaz. All right, sir, we're online. Vedcom software is pretty reliable, but we need to run some systems checks to make sure we're fully operational. At the beginning of each mission, you should review our objectives.
Complete.
You can access them at any time by hitting the Objectives button.
Welcome to Carver 5, Commander. I'm Colonel Renard. While under contract with House Steiner, you will be taking your orders from me. Bandit scouting party has entered the area. I suspect they're here to get a glimpse of you.
Objective complete.
Nice work, Commander. We should repair our units before engaging more enemies.
Objective
Check your support
complete.
tab and call in a repair truck. Remember that support is limited by our resource points, or RPs, so don't waste them. So, we've got more bandits on the other side of this forest. Even though our line of sight is blocked, we can still detect them using the sensors on our Razorback scout map.
Flash here. Target confirmed. Won't be a problem. Objective complete.
Here's a good opportunity to salvage an enemy mech, Commander. Select the salvage craft from our support tab and target a disabled urban mech. One of our mech warriors will fly in and take control of it.
Mech power-up detected.
These guys are pretty well equipped for bandits. Nice work, Commander. That looks like all of them. I've got Colonel Renard standing by with you.
Objective complete. Mission successful. Mech warrior promoted to regular.
Well done, Commander. This is Ambassador Yi, House Steiner's political representative on Carver 5.
A pleasure, Commander. You handle yourself well.
Remember, you may have no contact with Davian forces. You're here to prevent a war, not start one.
Carver 5 was once held by House Liao, and there still is a sizable population of Liao loyalists here. You are warned to stay well away from them. We want no incidents.
Let's get on with it. The bandits have taken one of my outposts. I want it back. Your tactical officer will give you the specifics. Recapture the outpost, Commander. I want this over as soon as possible.
Our orders are to handle this quietly, sir. I'd be embarrassed if bandits took one of my outposts, too. The bandits seem limited to short and medium-range weapons, so remember to bring in some long-range mechs. This is our mech bay, Commander. Here you decide which mechs we take on the next mission by placing them on the deployment team. You're only limited by how much team weight we can transport to the deployment zone.
This is where you can purchase battle mechs from our current employer. Most houses offer different mechs depending on how much service we've provided. So the longer we've been working with them, the better our choices are. I check back here every few missions to see if we've got something new.
This is the mech lab where you can change the weapons and armor on a mech and remove its jump jets. Cash can tell you more.
Sir, weapons are my specialty, so let me give you some advice here. Every weapon generates heat, and each mech has only so much heat capacity. So when you're adding those killer guns to a mech, watch your heat capacity. A little tip, adding heat sinks gives you more heat to play with. And remember, armor and machine guns don't use any heat at all.
This is your pilot-ready area, sir. Here you'll assign a pilot to each mech we're taking on the next mission. Click on the pilots in the available pilots list to view their information. Click on an empty mech in the deployment team to view its info.